What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika, and with another reality recap. This time we're talking about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. This is season 2, episode 2, Friend or Foe. Child, I was gonna try to come down here and try to. Oh Lord, I ain't got nothing to drink, bitch. Damn. Okay, hopefully I won't need it, but we're gonna try to go on and get into this. Cause I was gonna try to do like why the fuck is everything so? Wait a minute, honey. Okay, a little bit better, bitch. I was a little too damn dark up in here, but yeah, I was gonna try to do a reality veggie soup, but y'all, I ain't got time for that today. I'm gonna have to just because what I did was I actually did the Love and Hip Hop by itself. I was gonna veggie soup up, have nots and black ink crew together. I know that's strange, but I was gonna do that shit like that. I guess I'm not supposed to, cause honey, I can't. But cause my internet moving slow, so I'm even hoping and praying that y'all get this review out in a timely manner. I don't know what the hell is going on. I see some fucking AT&T trucks and shit in the neighborhood, so maybe they fucking with some shit, but they need to stop because they fucking up me being fabulous today. So with that being said, we're gonna jump on into it. We start this episode back off with Nia and that motherfucker name, y'all, the one look like a little roach, Soldier Boy. Child, they at the studio. Well, they done drove to the studio together, and you know, she's sitting there like, you know, the next best thing, sitting up against him and shit. And yeah, she feeling good about herself, saying that they doing great. And Fizz come through because he in there, I guess, the studio next to him, and he hear a bunch of noise in the studio that Soldier Boy and them in. So he took his ass over there to see what all the noise was, and to, of course, rap with his homeboy for a few minutes, right? Well, Fizz come through telling us he got a mixtape about to drop, and he's single, ready to mingle, and he is now drama free. He don't have no issues with Miss Monique no more. And apparently he done ditched old April. We assume. Okay. Nia excused herself from that little conversation they have and say she finna go FaceTime her child. And they jump into talking about Fizz's single life and how, you know, he ready to enjoy the single life, and Soldier Boy telling him that he should. Well, he asked Soldier Boy, Jalen, keep the noise down. He asking, child, that threw me all the way out. Anyway, okay, he asking him how he balanced it all in a relationship, and he saying Neil knows what the deal. When he on the road, he on the road. And I'm thinking at that point, he got to be fucking lying, because ain't no motherfucking way. I don't care how desperate a bitch is. I can't see a bitch just sitting there being okay with her dick just flying freely like that, you know, when he ain't around her. Him not being around her shouldn't be a reason for him to be cheating, but apparently he does, and she's okay with that shit. And we'll find out that more. He say Nia is his main girl. And when he on the road, he on the road. And she understands that fully. And I say, all right then, bitch. Well, over at the hotel now, let's roll on over to the hotel. Because over at the hotel, we got Father Time and Monique's meeting up, okay? Father Time will be Rich Dollars. I don't know if I'm going to call him that or not. Father Time, Abraham Lincoln nephew, him. Okay. He's saying he really feeling Monique. And he came out to Hollywood this week to test the waters to see if they can be long term. Well, she want him to stay, but he's saying he ain't got this this hotel room for nothing but a week, and they'll discuss longevity towards the end of the stay, right? Child, next thing we know, in her confessional, and why is her hair like that in them confessionals? That white mink ain't for everybody. It really ain't, and the way they got it in there, it don't look good. For one, it look like cheap hair. I can't stand them fucking cheap hair. Oh, child. Oh, she talking about she talking about she knows he a member of the Creep Squad, but that's behind him. Girl, when the fuck is that gonna be behind him? That motherfucker is a card-carrying member of the fucking Creep Squad. He is the motherfucking CEO, the vice president, the president, and all the motherfucking peoples of the Creep Squad. He is the MVP of the fucking Creep Squad. But in this whole mind, child, I told you, see, Monique, you cool with me, girl, you cool, but that parenting thing you need to work on, and you need to work on this situation right here. But I ain't gonna go there. She said she want him to be with her He has to do things the right way, and the right way is her way. She get talking to that man about she want him to meet her mom and her son Cam, and Rich looked like he wanted to take out fucking running, honey, cause Father Time ain't trying to do that shit. Child, he want her to slow things down, and she brought up her not wanting to have no more children, and asked this man about a motherfucking vasectomy. Girl, I was with Rich on this. For what, bitch? Why would he need to have a vasectomy for you? For one, the motherfucker ain't shooting out nothing but water and fucking one a day means. So what the fuck is you in? You think you can get pregnant off of Geritol or one a day and some water? Girl, this man half 100. Okay. Child, she plan on using that old cookie box of hoods to try to convince this man to do what he want to. But as many hoes as Rich done had over the fucking years, and this motherfucker is old. I don't understand what the fuck she talking about, child. But she think some kind of way her motherfucking cookie box is magically delicious. And I said, all right then, bitch. Well, let's go on over there to Plastique and Double Stuff. They meeting up with to talk about this blazer line that Double Stuff gonna have coming to you all soon at a Kmart near you, and they running it. They running it because they meeting up with this new girl. We introduced to the new chick. Her name is Nas. She look like a Fraggle, and that's what she will be referred to throughout this season. When I say Fraggle, I'm talking about her. When I say Plastique, I'm talking about Miss Nikki, baby. And when I say Double Stuff, I'm talking about Tierra. Okay? All right. She saying she want to get, Nas to get the girls from. Now, I had a little problem with that. I'm going to tell you what the problem was. Now, I know my recall, because I'm an old hoe, my recall may be bad, but I do recall last season, Nikki Baby was the go-to girl to get models and things of that nature. Did she not bring models to Ray J's fucking so-called video shoot? I don't know. But now I guess Nikki done moved on up in the world, and she has other responsibilities. So this girl here, Nas is going to be the go-to hoe for the hoes, and she said she got that on lock for them. They do a little girl talk with her, find out what's going on with her. And she talking about she got a fitness boot camp. And I encourage Tierra to pay attention to it. Because, girl, they told me down there, one of them damn subscribers told me, say, she overate after, she took her, what they told me in them comments, they say she took her, VH1 check from season 1 and went to the grocery store. Girl, I hollered. That was funny. I don't mean no harm, but that's what happened. But anyway, Fraggle saying that she got her fitness thing going on, and then it led into the reason why they really asked this troll why the fuck she, what was going on with her, because that's the usher in the storyline of her being Dre, aka Shitty Boy, fucking side piece hoe. Okay, I guess she one of the groupies. I don't know, honey, but she go on to tell them that, for months she been fooling around off and on with Soulja Boy. And both of her and the Plastique and Double Stuff were looking like, what? Because they know that Nia is supposedly Soulja Boy's old lady. You feel me? So, Plastique wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling it because she Nia friend. And she don't feel, you could tell she had a problem with that chick. Double Stuff tell them they appear to be happy when they together, and she asking her, so you saying when y'all are off, him and Nia is on? How that shit go? Oh, girl is confused about it, and Tierra did give her a good piece of advice. Child, she told her that what did she tell that bitch? She told that bitch that as long as he flaunt Nia around, she needs to, he flying Nia around, and she needs to subtract herself from the equation. In other words, don't be nobody's side hoe, because by all appearances, this is the woman that he with. So why you want to try to be a sideline hoe is beyond me. I don't know either. And Plastique gonna get to the bottom of it, baby, because she can't wait to meet up with Nia and put this tea into her cup. So, child, they propose a toast and the drama seal for some shit to kick off later, because see, the girl invited them to come to the fitness boot camp, so Plastique gonna make sure Nia the help. Alright, let's move on to Miles and Milan at the strip club. They say that's the only place they can go out together and it not be suspect, because I guess they in there chunking dollars to the bitches for dropping and popping the pussies, I guess. Well, on the way back home from the damn get together at the strip club, Miles is riding along, and you know he telling Milan told that man, they say the whole time they was up in there, all he wanted to do was just grab him by his face and suck on his lips. And Miles think that shit is funny, but you know he ain't really here for that. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that Milan is saying he wish Miles and him could be out in their relationship and not hide it, because he not feeling that. He want them to move forward in their relationship. And Miles is saying that he's still in the process of getting to know Milan. Well, he said they are in the process of still trying to get to know each other. Milan said, no, I'm not trying to get to know you. I'm not in the process of none of that. That's what you're doing. I'm secure in how I feel, and I'm ready to move forward. Well, Miles is not ready to move forward. And my thing is, first of all, when we watch this shit, I got to give Mona kudos. Kudos, Mona, because, bitch, you are really 2015 to the motherfucking hill. You are a true MVP of being a advocate and showing the lives of gay, lesbian, and transgendered people. You are. And I'm really glad that this is on. It ain't bothering me, y'all, at all. I mean, I made my peace with the shit years ago when my daughter walked in here and said, Mama, I like girls. But she is truly the MVP of putting this out in the public and making people become more comfortable within themselves, seeing it and being a part of this community. I don't have a problem with it, and I'm going to read his ass the same way I would read a heterosexual relationship. What Milan needs to do is move forward. When Miles get his shit together and he decide he want to be in a relationship with him again, then if Milan is free, then they can move forward. But right now, I would not stop my train for now, motherfucker. Baby, you do not make pit stops in life like that. This boy is not ready. And maybe he may never get ready. So why waste your time waiting on something that might not never come to fruition? That's all I have to say about that. Let's go to this photo shoot. And it's double stuff photo shoot. But she got the transgender Andre, a.k.a. Amber, she up in there. Y'all, I'm not being funny. I'm so serious when I say this here. I truly believe that's a transgendered woman, because that bitch look like she got some rough ass. She strong in the face. She real strong. Now, I may not be no supermodel, but bitch, I don't look strong in the face. This face here on this bitch, this face here is the face of a bitch that had a couple of fights, and cut a nigga and maybe shot two. I don't know, but she up in there modeling the blazers that's coming to a Kmart near you for double stuff. So, while she in there doing her modeling thing, here come Monique. And why Monique look like she been to the state fair with that thing on her head? I don't know what the fuck was wrong with her. Well, them hoes get to rapping, you know what I'm saying? And first we got to hear about how happy Monique is with Father Time. Tierra is like concerned because she know Rich Dollar's reputation and that he's a member of the quote-unquote creep squad. So Monique saying it's all to the good. You know, she got this thing on lock. She glowing because she is happily in love with her man. She's so happy she almost drunk. And Tierra telling her to be careful and asking her how long. Well, she said they've been together about 7 months, child. Yes, 7 whole fucking months. And she is ready to make him her boo for life, child. Then Tierra turned around and asked old girl, you know, the transgender woman, Andre. She asked her what was going on with her. Well, she talking about her and Miles had been in the studio together, and they been working, you know, on some music. And when they do that, when they in the studio together, it's like they still together, but they still got some miles to go, you know, toward trying to get back together. Girl, he done went to the other side, baby. He don't play no more. You shouldn't have got that surgery. All wrong for that. God damn. I wasn't meaning to see y'all. I'm telling y'all, that shit just come out. Y'all be asking me to do these reviews, and shit be in my head that I be trying to tell myself, okay, you don't say that part. Now you hear how that just slipped out. I said, bitch, and I had the surgery. She might have a chance. See, I'm sorry. If that offends anybody, I'm sorry, but that's my type of humor, and it's not mean to anybody, because it's like I'll read a bitch about her pussy, I read a motherfucking nigga about his dick. So we all love over here. So calm down. I know I'm gonna get the homies down for that one, bitch. God damn. Ooh, nigga, you got to watch your. Didn't I tell you? Okay. I ain't got no cool sometimes. Anyway, the girl said that, he's supposed to meet up with her for some type of dance recital or something for her child. But, she don't know if he gonna come. But she hopes that he does, and she hopes that eventually they can work things out and get back together, because she truly loves him. Okay? I ain't gonna say no more, because, child, I done went there. Well, Tiara got to tell the girls about what happened at the pamper party. She tell them that she walked up to, Princess walked up on her and they had a conversation, and Tiara say something she said must have struck home, because the girl went to crying and Monique threw in all whole cried me a real. But I told y'all, see, that's the shit that I like about Monique. I don't like that other crazy shit she do. But yeah, she's saying that she cool with being alright with Princess, but in actuality, Tiara she doing a desperate. All these women desperate as fuck on here. All of them screaming desperation, because y'all doing the most to get a man attention that may not just simply want. Your time has passed, girl. Your time has passed. Ray J has had so many damn women throughout the years. Girl, I don't even remember where you was even in there. I look like you always been a side hoe. But you want to try to be friends with this girl who I feel like is sincerely reaching out to you, even though that's a stupid ass thing. I would never go to the ex of a nigga I'm fucking with to try to be friends with her or receive any type of comfort or counseling from her. But she choosing to do this, and I honestly believe she doing it from a sincere place. The fact that you trying to get in and really break them up to hope that you can slide through. They're all right, TK44. Let me slide through. Yeah, girl, I like that slide through. But yeah, that's what she trying to do. She hoping she could slide her out and she could slide in. But bitch, ain't nobody gonna be sliding with your big ass, because you see, that's why you was in a depression, sitting around there eating up cheeseburgers and motherfucking bonbons all motherfucking season long, off season long, because your ass sat here and allowed Ray J to play you once, and you're gonna get played again. You never win when you play dirty, bitch, and I can't wait to see you get what you deserve. And I don't even dislike you, but while you over here trying to be mean and manipulative to that woman, it's gonna be a downfall for you. You never win when your bitch ass play dirty. And I hope you remember that double stuff, because it will come back to bite your ass. Alright, let's go to Plastique. She done met up with Nia. She couldn't wait to meet up with Nia so she can give Nia the 411 on it, what that Fraggle said. She tell her, and old Nia let her know she know Fraggle, saying that. And this is what Nia made herself look desperate. Go sit down somewhere, because I'm doing a review. This is where she made herself look real simple, Ed. Now, bitch, you sitting there once again letting us know that what Soulja Boy said at the top of the show is true, because you telling us that bitches get fucked all the time and you can't be attacking every bitch that come to you with a story. So what you saying is you do know your place with him, like he told Fizz, and it's okay for him to fuck bitch as long as he keep you as the main bitch. And you ain't the main bitch, you the stupid bitch, because any bitch that would sit up and allow her motherfucking man to fuck bitches freely and still run up in her is a weak hoe, and we all see you for your work, bitch. Fuck you. Last season I was saying Teddy need to get his motherfucking daughter, but Teddy can't get his daughter because he got away with dick too. But what I will say is, girl, you need to find your fucking worth. I'd rather be by myself than be with a man that's gonna mistreat me like that. You don't know what hoe he land up with. When he done made it known, when he go out on the road, it's whatever. The Twitter and the Instagram girls make it easy for him. And for those of you young girls out here that's putting your body out and running behind these celebrities on these celebrities and shit, you see what this motherfucker set up on Love and Hip Hop and said. Don't think Soulja Boy with his crusty ass is the only motherfucking one thinking like this. All these rappers, Chris Brown, all these hoes is looking at y'all like that. Y'all popping y'all pussy for a little fucking autograph and some dick that he ain't gonna even remember giving you 2 days after he give it to you. But you put yourselves out there in this type of situation when you do this type of thing. Do you see what I see? This motherfucker just basically said what a lot of these rappers ain't saying about y'all, and that's that y'all motherfuckers ain't nothing but an easy lay, and then they go back home and they take care of bitch that's stupid enough to put up with the fact that they do that. And you get left with nothing but a fucking wet ass and no cash most of the time. That's what y'all get. Well, she up in there telling the girl that shit, and so Plastique decided to tell her to go on down there with her to the boot camp, okay? Because girl, they gonna go support the boot camp situation. So Neil gonna carry her ass to the boot camp talking like she better than a motherfucker. Girl, you don't know nothing about you ain't about that life. And we find that out later. Okay, let's go back to Moniece and Father Time, and he telling her something about her tattoo need to be covered up. Now, this is a tattoo she got before Fizz and shit. This is an old ass tattoo on this girl body, but it's bothering him. Now, he wants to make her do some reconstruction to her body, but he ain't vested enough to at least say, I'll even move out here to see what we can be. But this bitch gonna hold her on and go on and do it. And this is the side of her, along with the fact that she's not focused on being a mom, is that what I don't like about this girl. I like the fact that she got them quick one-liners and the fact that she'll fight. I'm here for that. But this bitch is, she's stupid too. She ain't no better than Tierra and none of the rest of these hoes on here, because none of them know their self-worth. Anyway, child, he telling her he bi-coastal right now because she trying to get him to move there forever. He told her he bi-coastal right now, and this girl think that her pussy got superpowers or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong with her, because she using the hell out of that twat trying to get this man to do what she want to. And I'm like, girl, why are you on this dude so motherfucking hard? First of all, this motherfucker got one foot in a casket and the other one on a banana peel from being dead in a damn way, okay? And then two, he not vested in Momo like he leading you to believe that he is. Because if he was vested, he would be trying to make more permanent arrangements with you. And that we all see he not trying to do, girl. Alright, child, let's go on over here to Tierra and Princess. Old double stuff. She done met up with the girl saying that she was pissed at Ray J. Double Stuff meet up with Princess, and Princess saying she was pissed at Ray about that APT party that he had, but she ain't out the house yet. They got history, and she loved him, so she can't just walk away like that. But she do see him for who he truly is, and she feel like she needs to start getting out and start enjoying her life more, because for 2 years she sat at home and just been his woman and not been doing nothing. And of course, the devil, aka Duffel Stuff, is sitting right there saying, girl, you need to get out. Are you on probation? What you on, house arrest? That's aka I'm gonna fuck up your relationship so I can try to slide through. And it ain't gonna work for this bitch. But anyway, child, Princess saying she got one foot in the door, out the door, and she trying to stay, but she trying to get in one more time. She say she don't see herself getting no ring in no time in the future. And, you know, she been cooped up in the house for 2 years. So Tierra telling her, look here, Drake got a party tonight. You want to roll out with me? Princess agrees to go to this party with this girl. Not worried about, she say she ain't worried about Ray. She finna do her. And Double Stuff here for it, because of course Double Stuff wants to hurt the girl. 1 minute she trying to talk like, well, if she's sincere, then I'm willing to be with her. Next minute the bitch saying that they relationship already on rocky ground and they about to break up, and she don't see no reason why she shouldn't help that process out, because it's none of your business, and because it's not gonna yield you Ray J. You are a thing of the past, and if he didn't want you before, bitch, do you honestly think he finna want you now that you done set up there and ate all the motherfucking butter pecan ice cream buckets and all that goddamn Double Stuff Oreo? You done ate all this motherfucking time, bitch. You done sit up here and got plumper than a motherfucker. Girl, he gonna want to change all that. Niggas like that can't take no... Okay, I don't even want to get into no shit like that, because I wouldn't be arguing over no Ray J dick, no way. Now when he still running around here acting like Dorian for Moesha, he ain't no grown man, girl. This motherfucker been a kid all his damn life and wonder why everybody know him as Brandy little brother. Child, anyway, Malone up in that kitchen cooking, right? He in there cooking a meal, saying that since he mentioned something about moving in, that Miles been distant lately, and now he late for their dinner date. Flip side, Miles over there saying that Milan been blowing up his damn phone. Milan be nervous when he don't know where the fuck he is, but he don't always want him keeping track of his movements. See, what Miles doing is going over there to see the little girl perform and shit. And let me pause for a minute because I got something to say about this shit. First and foremost, children are cruel. Okay? This is something that we all in the world is learning to deal with and accept, you know what I'm saying? Seeing gay and lesbian couples and things of that nature. See, all of that is new. And it's a lot of people with that old time attitude and that old backwards ass way of thinking, and they passing this shit on to their kids. Not to mention children are simply cruel anyway. Sometimes they say the most, and they don't mean no harm, and they don't know the ramifications of what they saying at times, but the ramification can be that you could scar a person for life and make them feel suicidal. Those are some of the ramifications of bullying a motherfucker. And Mona, I'm not here for you on this, bitch. Now, I gave you your MVP award for introducing the world on mainstream TV to some other, even though it's cable, to the gay and lesbian situation. I'm here for them damn alphabets. I'm here for them. But what I'm not here for is you shouldn't have put that little girl on camera. You shouldn't have never shown her, because I'm sure looking at the size of that girl, she's got Instagram, she got Twitter, she got Facebook. They got all that shit now. And all these kids be 12 and 13-year-old with fucking Twitter and Instagram profiles. Why did you put this girl on camera? That's what I'm not here for. I don't like that. You could have showed this scene without showing that little girl actually putting her face up there, because you don't know what this is going to do. You don't know how people going to perceive it. You don't know how she's going to be treated as a result thereof. You don't know what kind of long-term effects from seeing her, the man she's known as her daddy, probably all her life, and now he playing on another field. People don't accept that shit. If grown folks have to go through shit in the LGBT community, what makes you think that this girl won't have to go through something? For that bitch with your pimping ass, every dollar ain't a good dollar, and this dollar right here ain't a good dollar. You shouldn't have did no shit like that. You could expose these grown ass kids all day long. These grown ass people all day long. Monies, all of them. That transgender motherfucker that he fucking around with, used to fuck around with, all of them. I ain't got no problem with it. But what I got a problem with is you don't put no child face out there like that. All y'all acting like this shit is not on fucking TV. Miles running around talking about he don't know how his family gonna feel, bitch. You must have already tended to this, cause clearly they know by now. Child, whatever. That's what the fuck he was. He was over there seeing a little girl. And he talking about he don't know if he can tell Amber and AKA Andre and the little girl. That little girl got two parents and both of them in the community. I swear to God. But anyway, he don't know how they gonna feel about him being gay. If you was that concerned about them knowing how they gonna feel about you being gay, then I don't think Love and Hip Hop Hollywood was the place for you to be. But we all know this is a part of the storyline. But I just get tired of her acting like we fucking stupid. Mona, we not stupid, bitch. Prince is at the house getting ready to meet up with Double Stuff and head to Drake's party, okay? She saying Ray showed her who he was with that APT party, and she going out and she love Ray J, but she gon', she gotta give him a taste of his own medicine. So she strolling her ass on out to the car, tiptoeing and shit, cause she don't want to fall down them fucking hills, and it looked like it was somewhat of a slope. So okay, I get it. Well, as she getting ready to get in the car and go with her overnight bag and shit, cause she got her overnight bag in case thing run late. You know what I'm saying? So he pulled up and he asking her where she going and shit. She basically telling him that she finna go out with her friends. He telling her, well, that ain't what he want, He don't want to do the tit for tat thing with each other, because he feel like she only doing the shit because she pissed off and turned up, how she turned up on that damn last episode when he was having the APT party. So he don't want her to go. She wants to go, and she telling him she going, basically. And she put up, and he asked her why she got an overnight bag. She say, cause it might run late. Okay? I might wind up having a good time and staying out overnight, and I want to have my shit. Sit down somewhere. I'm sorry, y'all. He is really pissing me off because he's trying me today. But any damn way, let me go back and try to pull my mojo back up for that. Kids get on my nerves. I ain't gonna do this shit too much long. But he telling her she can't go out, and she told him, you know, she going any damn way. And as she getting in the motherfucking car, she gonna tell him, and Tierra was right about you. So now they got him feeling some kind of way because he know that Tierra and this girl is talking and shit, okay? I don't know why she even mentioned that. I wouldn't even mention that motherfucking shit, but I guess that's part of the damn script. So, okay, we gonna move forward with the shit. But you know Ray J gonna meet up with Tierra ass. Alright, let's go on down here to the tattoo cover up or removal place. And Rich is there telling this girl to remove this tattoo. She feel like if she remove the tattoo, she get him some, he'll give her some. She gonna remove her tattoo, and she want him to move to Hollywood and be with her and have houses with her and you know, just be happy because God knows she need it. That's what she say. Well, he telling her we ain't moving that fast, and why we even having this conversation right now, I thought she was just gonna go and remove the tattoo, and she saying she gonna do it. But they arguing back and forth about what he's gonna give her in return. Meanwhile, she's still cocking her ass up on that motherfucking table so she can get that tattoo removed. Girl, why you removing anything off your body without knowing that this is a relationship that has been solidified? What the fuck is wrong with you? Child, she was getting that fucking tattoo removed, and he walked out on her ass, left her up in there talking about what she want for them. Because he clearly don't want none of that motherfucking shit. He not here for that, girl. He don't want that. Well, Ray J meet up with Double Stuff, and we knew he would. Now, Double Stuff shows up. Y'all, please excuse that noise, because if he come through here one more time, I have to stop tape and piece this shit back together, because I'm a reach around and grab his ass, because I don't play. Children need discipline, and I ain't finna fucking put up this shit. But, Double Stuff and Ray J meet up is what I was fucking saying. And when Double Stuff get there, she under the impression this motherfucker's supposed to apologize to her for saying that she sucked dick or whatever was said at that reunion show about her sucking dick in the back alley with Youngberg. I don't know. But that ain't what he there to talk about, and Tierra ought to know that shit by now. Okay? Well, she don't seem to know the shit. She talking about, you know, he hurt her heart and all that shit when you know, he believed the shit. And she talking about, well, do you really believe that I was doing something like that in the back alley? And the motherfucker said, no, not necessarily in the back alley, but maybe a bed. And that right there should have been in the end of the conversation. But of course, it's not, because she got to get Ray in any way she can. Even if he insulting her, she got to still, just because it's him. And she still got that love Jones for him. She willing to sit there and let this man disrespect her. Well, he half-assed apologized to her and asked her how her and Princess started talking. And old girl said that, well, she came to me. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like she was very unhappy. You look unhappy what y'all doing to each other. And basically, he ain't talking his relationship with her because he don't feel like he should. And I'm here for that shit. But he asked her ass, if I call you again, will you come? And she just gave him that look like, but baby, that's translation. Yes, I'll run to you no matter what you do to me, no matter how bad you treat me. If you call me bitch just because you call me, I am going to show up because I am in love with you and I cannot see that you ain't shit. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the boot camp, and this is the last scene of the show, child. Nia show up with April at that boot camp, and Nas asking who invited her. Nikki baby say she ain't do it, but you know April did probably bring her there. Nia show up, and Nas immediately tell her, look girl, we need to have some conversations. We need to talk about a whole lot of stuff. Nia acting like what we need to talk about, because at first she trying to say you want to talk to the girl, but bitch, you showed up to talk to the girl, so why you trying to play like you something you not? Oh, girl was in her motherfucking face. She gonna tell the girl she don't really want to have nothing to say with her because she don't want to have to fuck around and punch her in her face. Now, my thing is, girl, who you gonna punch in the face? If you ain't punching that roach you laying up with every night in the fucking face, what you gonna hit this girl for? True, this bitch look like a fraggle, but this is a fraggle you brought into your rock. This was your friend. You let your friend infiltrate your car and get your nigga. You know why? Because he was never your man. That's why. Well, they get the arguing back and forth, child. Next thing I know, old girl get hyped because see Nia keep talking about she gonna punch in her face, but not one time did you see Nia do anything. And trust and believe, Nia saw security on that fucking in that field out there where they were doing that damn fitness stuff. She saw that them folks there. She knew that she was safe. That's why she had that mouth. But you ain't see her jump at that girl, but that girl jumped at her. She jumped at her so much so they had to take security and told on out. All Neil could say is, you need to fix your teeth. That kills me when a bitch try to go for the teeth. Let me tell you something. Any bitch with any concern, let me tell you, even broke bitches can get their teeth fixed, okay? It's a thing called Medicaid. We, the taxpayers, pay for these motherfuckers to get any kind of services they want to. So those little beefs and shit about a motherfucking teeth, especially a bitch that's made. If she want to fix her teeth, she'll fix her teeth. But that she could fix her fucking teeth and he's still gonna be fucking with her. What difference does it make? What was the teeth mark about? And then the girl only told you, well, you okay, well, I might need to get my motherfucking teeth fixed, but bitch, you alright with tasting because motherfucker, every time you kiss him, you tasting my pussy. Because every time he round me, he's sucking on the motherfucker. And girl, how you gon' y'all, this show just it aggravates me because I ain't never seen no shit like this. This show here is, I mean, I'm used to one or two thirsty bitches, but only person ain't showed me they thirsty than a motherfucker this season so far is Nikki, baby. And I call her plastic. Y'all, I don't know. Next week some shit gonna kick off. You gonna see Miles and Milan get into it and some more shit. I don't know, y'all. I gotta do Black Ink Crew. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully it'll come up tonight. Peace out, people.